So I'm starting out with tying back my hair and getting it out of my face. I don't want my hair sticking to the glue or anything like that, so I'm just getting it out of the way. And then I'm taking some loose cotton wool. I highly recommend loosely packed cotton wool. A cotton pad or anything like that will not work as well and will not stand to you when you start to blend the cotton wool into the skin. So stick with kind of loose cotton wool if you can. And then I took off a strip and rolled it into a sausage shape, and then basically formed the little circle that I want for my bite. So be realistic, think of a vampire bite and a tooth, and don't go too big or too small with the circle. So I made two roughly the exact same. Try your best to kind of get them even enough. And then I took some eyelash glue and just roughly seen where I was going to place the bites. And then I applied some eyelash glue with just a little tool. This is just a nail art tool, but anything at all, even your fingers if you have nothing on hand. And eyelash glue is really safe on the skin, so I kind of stick to that. You could use spirit gum or a bit of liquid latex, but I kind of wanted to use less special effects products just for your sake, so that you know you can do this at home if you need to. So I just stuck on the circles to the eyelash glue. It should stick on fairly easy, and then I'm basically taking that little tool again and applying some eyelash glue to it and starting to drag out the cotton wool and blend it into my skin. So you can be rough enough for this, but try not to lose the shape too much, and you just want to drag it outwards from the actual bite, and this is just going to blend it into the skin a little bit. Again, you could use a little bit of liquid latex or something like that, but I just wanted to stick with no special effects. The only special effects item I'm using in the tutorial is fake blood, and of course you could make that yourself if you really wanted to, but I had fake blood on hand, so I just decided to use my own. So I'm just blending that out until I'm pretty much happy with how it looks. I want it to look even enough, but I still want a little bit of height for the bites, just so that they look a little bit swollen and irritated. So leave a little bit of height just to kind of give a nice effect. And then I'm taking a cotton bud and making sure that the bite in the center is still quite dominant, because I do want that to be quite obvious. Then I'm using my finger to just blend it out a little more, and now I'm going in with some foundation. So I went with like quite a pale shade because I do have my vampire makeup on at the time, so it might look a little bit odd at the minute, but once you add the shadow and the blood and everything, it does look a lot better. That's the thing with these special effects things, they tend to look a little bit scary and you're kind of worried if you're doing something wrong until you finish them. So I applied some black gel eyeliner to the center of the bites to add some depth, and now I'm going in with some like plummy and kind of purpley shades to add some kind of irritation to the skin. So I'm applying them around the bites, and then I'm basically dragging and blending the colour outwards, and this is just going to make them look a little bit bruised and irritated because you have been bitten and your blood has been sucked dry. So just kind of think of a hickey, that's so weird, but like think of it like that. And then I'm taking a kind of grey purple shade and applying that more directly near the bites just to add more bruising and irritation to the skin. And then I took a little bit of fake blood on a cotton bud and I just kind of blended it around the bites, not an awful lot, just a small bit to add some redness to that area. You could use a shadow if you wanted to, but I just wanted to look kind of wet, and I was going to add some more blood, so I just kind of blended that out with my finger, and then I went in with the fake blood directly from the tube and applied some to the bites. Now I did find this like kind of difficult because I was filming it and I couldn't exactly cut you out of frame or anything like that, so when you're doing it yourself at home it'd be a lot easier to do. So that's why I went in with the cotton bud and applied some more. So that is basically the vampire bites. They're super easy, just practice a couple of times before you actually wear it out. And if you want to see the makeup I'm wearing in this tutorial, subscribe because the tutorial will be up in a couple of days. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more of my Halloween videos, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.